Hello everyone, welcome back to Kredict. This is day 27 of this challenge and we are going to learn something new today. If you remember, in previous video, we have created a system by which we can send Ethereum from our own wallet to someone else's wallet. And in the later video, we have also added some features like we can show the user balance, that how much Ethereum is in the wallet which is connected and what is the address of it. And in today's video, we are going to extend that same application and now we are going to do this with tokens, which means now we will add a feature to it that can be used to send tokens from our wallet to someone else's wallet address. This is something similar like we have done with Ethereum, but instead of Ethereum, we will also do it for tokens. Okay, so if you remember, we have a folder here on our desktop that says 45 days. I'm going to quickly open this, and this is what in which we have created our application. Just quickly open it with VS Studio. Okay, so here it is. Just drag this down a little bit here. Okay, so the application is pretty much fine and it's doing its job, but we need some enhancements. Okay, so which token are we going to work on? If you remember, in previous video or in a video later in this series, we have created a token. I'm not sure about the number of the video, but you can go and search in playlist. You will find that video in which we have created our own token. So we will going to send that token using our system. If you are not sure from where we can find a token, let me clear this confusion to you. First of all, open the Etherscan for Sepolia. Just search for Sepolia Etherscan and press enter. And you can see this is the explorer for Sepolia testnet. And on this network, we have deployed our token. And now what you have to do? Just copy your address, your wallet address by which you have deployed the token and paste it here and click this search icon or press enter. Okay, so now here you can see how many or which token you have in your wallet. Here, just click on this drop down and you can see we have my token here. If you have created this token with another name, it will show up here, but you can see we have this token here. Now just click on this, and for seeing the balance of this token in our wallet, we have to import it. So how we can import? Just copy the address of token. This is the contract address for token. First we have copied our wallet address, but now we are going to copy this token address. Just click on this copy address, open the MetaMask wallet, click on this tokens, and here is the option for import tokens. Just click on this, paste the address here, click on next, and it also shows some detail. It automatically fetch the token symbol and decimal. Just click on next. It shows, would you like to import this token? Yes, I want to. Just click on import, and here you can see our MTK token or my token is imported. You can see the huge balance here. So we are going to work on this token and we will send this token to our friends, or in this case we are just going to send to this other address of our. Okay, so we can also import it here. Just switch to other account and paste the address. Do the same thing we have done in our first account. Click on next and import, and you can see currently this account has 0 MTK, so we are going to send to this. Okay, now switch back to our original account and close this. So now what to do? To extend this feature, we have two things in our hand. First, the token address, and second, the token ABI. So what is this ABI? ABI is generally a blueprint of any contract, and the full form is application binary interface, which tell our system, the software level system, that which function is available in the contract. See, the code is totally vanished after the contract is deployed, so there is no case to view all the functions available in it. So our front end system, for backend system, how do it interact? It will interact using the ABI. So how you can that? Just click on this contract. This is our token address. Remember this thing, and in the process of token creation, I've also showed you how to verify the contract address. I mean contract source code. So here is the verified source code. You can get your source code back from here. But if we talk about ABI, here it is. You can see, just click on this toggle full screen. And this is the ABI we are looking for. And if you look closely, this is just a JSON format of data in which we have function names like decimal, initial supply, string, type. This is not directly understandable, but if you format this, you will get a better idea what is this. Okay, so we are just going to copy this. So it's copied now, and we are going to keep it safe somewhere. For now, I'm going to just write new file, and I'm going to write as abi.json. Okay, and just paste it here. Okay, click save, and my prettier will automatically format it. If you don't have, you can install prettier from the extensions. It is a very good tool for formatting our source code. So now you can see this. This makes now more sense that this is a function, its input types, its output, the type of function, every detail of our function, not the logic exactly, but the name of function and available function are already present in this ABI. So we are going to use this while doing transaction on our token. And in the case of Ethereum, we does not require this because on the chain, the ETH, or you can say BNB, is the native currency. So it's the by default only amount to pay. But in case of contract, because token is actually a contract, so in case of contract interaction, you always require ABI of the contract. So this is a key rule. If you want to interact with a contract using source code like Web3.js, Ether.js, or any other library, you must have the ABI for the contract. So this is key point. Always make sure this and always obtain the exact correct ABI of the contract. Okay, so a lot of talkings. Just quickly we are going to add to our source code or the start coding. For now, just close this, and I'm going to start my live server to see what we have done in last video. Okay, so by default it's open in my Brave browser, but I don't want to use it. I'm going to open it in my Chrome browser. Just enter the address which is shown in the live server, and here it is. This is the button, we can say connect wallet, and the wallet is automatically connected and it automatically fetched my balance. But now we are going to do this thing with token. We are not going to remove this. We also keep this feature, but extend the functionality to do the same thing for token. And we can also add the option to fetch balance. Let's see it. Okay, so first of all, we have to create our front end, or you can say the HTML part, to do all this stuff. So just close this script.js, close this message. Okay, so I think everything is clear now. I can increase the font size if you want. Okay, I've increased the font size. And now let's see what we have here. We have connected wallet, we have balance, we have a form for sending ETH. We are not going to touch this. We will create a separate form for send token. Okay, so here just come down and create a form. What we can say, create a form, remove this action from here, not the form, just action, and put a ID here. I'm going to name it as send token form. Okay, and inside the form I'm going to create a label. You can say label and token address. The ID should be token address. This is a label for token address because we can directly hard code the token address in backend, but we want to give the option to user that he can put token address, because if we have multiple tokens in our wallet, we can choose from which want we to send. Okay, so we have a field here. Just write the label token address, come down, create an input, type text, and just auto complete this. This is text, token ID is the same ID from this should be required, and 2 break tags, nothing more fancy. Okay, so now we have our token address. We just want to fetch the balance, so we can create a button that when clicked we will fetch the balance. This is not rocket science, just simple basic concept. So I'm going to create a button here and name it as fetch token balance. Okay, and after fetching the balance we have to store or show it somewhere. So I'm going to create a paragraph tag here which says token balance, and here is pan tag for updating the balance in it id, and I'm going to name it as token balance. Okay, so for now I'm just going to put 0.00. You can keep this empty as you want. Okay, so this field is for updating token balance, and now the actual part where we are going to send tokens from our wallet to someone else wallet address. Okay, so for this we also require a address to send to. So I'm going to create a label for what you can say. You can say token to address. We cannot use to address here because we have already used to address here. So keep this thing in mind. Okay, so that's why I've give it id of token to address, and just write here to address, which means enter here the address in which you want to send the token. Okay, just close this window explorer. Okay, come down here and just write this token address, and this will ask for the address of wallet. Okay, so now what we are going to do, we are going to ask for amount. Let's create a label and write here token amount, pass the label as token amount, put a semicolon, I mean colon here, and here's the input. Okay, so this input for token amount, and in last we want to have a submit button. So how you can do that, just create a button, give it a type of submit, and write here send. Okay, just write a send token. So I think this is fine. Just save the file and check the front end, and here it is. This part is for Ethereum and this part is for token. Okay, I think we have to put a HR here, or you can say a break. Just go back here and put a HR. HR stands for horizontal rule, which is a horizontal line, which is this, and also some space to keep the thing clear. Okay, so we have now a good looking UI, not exactly good looking, but this is fine for now. Okay, dot get confused, this is previous part we have developed in last two videos, and this is a new thing we are going to develop now. And the upper thing is working fine, just the wallet is connected, balance is shown, and you can use this as we are doing in previous videos. Okay, it's now time to make this thing working. First of all, we are going to work on this, that we paste our token address here and click on this button, and it will fetch the balance for us. Okay, so how you can do that, just come back here. I think our HTML part is done. Just open this script.js side by side, close this, drag this down a little bit here. So let's see what we can do. Let's scroll down a little bit. Okay, so here we have a function, or event listener, which is connecting to the wallet when clicked. Okay, and this is the event listener which is also targeting on form submit, which is used to send Ethereum from our wallet to someone else wallet address. Now we are doing a similar thing for token balance fetch and also for token send. Okay, so first of all we are going to create an event listener for our token balance fetch. Okay, just write here document dot get element by id, and what is the button name? I think it is fetch, fetch token balance. I think I have not provided any id to this. I think, okay, so I have to pass this id here. I've not given it. Okay, just type id and the same id we have written here. Okay, so when this button is clicked, what we are going to do, let's add an event listener. It is going to be click, obviously, which means when the button is clicked we are going to run a asynchronous function because we are waiting for the balance to get fetched. Okay, so just arrow function. Okay, so now First of all, we need to get our token address, and the user will paste it in the token address field. Okay, document.get element by id, and it's going to be token address, and we want the value. Okay, and check if it is a valid or not empty token address. So just check for it. If not token address, alert, please enter valid token address or return, which means we are not going to execute further after this alert warning. Okay, so now the main interesting part, what you can say, fetch balance token. Okay, so just put some space here. Now we have to get back our instance of web3, so we can do this, and now we also have to get accounts. We can do this and this. Okay, you can copy paste from the upper code, but it's always good to write by yourself to keep practicing and learn more about it. Okay, so now here is new part we are going to discover, because we have not interacted with contract, I think, but in previous video we have interacted with contract to fetch token balance. So now we are going to do same thing, and we have a function in web3 Ethereum library, which is web3.eth, which function is contract. We can use this function to interact with a contract. Okay, so for this I'm going to just copy my, you can also access from it file, but for now just going to keep this thing simple. I'm going to copy this whole ABI, just control C, come here, and on the top, okay, I'm going to create a variable const ABI and paste everything here. Okay, we can also import it from this file, but for now just keep this as it is and minimize it. Okay, so now here we require our function, which is going to be const, or you can say constant token contract, which is new, because we are going to create a new instance of our contract. So web3.eth, and the function is contract. Okay, this takes two arguments. First is ABI and second is token address. From where ABI is coming? From here. Okay, and from where is token address coming? From here. We have fetched it from the input field. Okay, so now our instance is created. Now we are trying to fetch the balance. So you can do that. Open a what we can say, try a catch block, just close this and just type const token balance. Okay, await for it, and here is token contract dot methods dot, and now here we have to write the name of method we are willing to call. And if you don't know which method is we are going to call, generally this is standard for all the ERC, or you can say BEP token, that there is a function available in the token which says balance of, and we can use this function to fetch the balance. And you can also see here in read contract, you can see this is function. We can pass the address here and we can fetch the balance. Okay, so just this is our address, our wallet address, and we can paste it here and click on query. So this is our balance, and remember this is a very huge number because it's in V. We will also convert back in our application, but this scanner, or you can say ether scan, is using something library like Web3.js behind the scenes and doing the same stuff. So we are also doing this, but at our end. Okay, so just come back to the code, and the function we have just seen is balance of. Make sure to keep the O capital because it's case sensitive. And now what parameter should we have to pass? This is account. Okay, of which account we are going to fetch the balance, and from where is account is coming. Just remember we have accessed the first wallet address from the list which are connected. Okay, so now here we have our balance, but okay, we can just update it to balance and then we will see what is going on. So we have updated this. Let's catch for any error. If it occurs error, just put the console.log error. Okay, simple. And we can also update the status here for good looking things. Document.getElement by id, and remember we have a paragraph tag which we are going to use as status for our notification and errors. So status is going to text content, which can be says error fetching token balance. Okay, so I think this is all good. We have something in hand, and now we can test this. Okay, just save this, just go back to our code, refresh page once, copy the token address which is here, come back, connect wallet, the wallet is connected now, paste the token address and click on fetch token balance, and something is not working definitely, so just click on inspect console. Okay, so here it says cannot read properties of null reading, add event listener. I think we have misspelled any ID here. Okay, or we have not saved. Okay, just save the file and check. Okay, so click on connect wallet, paste the token address here, click on fetch. I think there is a lot of typo in here. So from where we are fetching the address, it's token address dot value, and here it is token. Okay, it's a single D missing, so it's not token address, and this time it should work fine. This basic typo, it's happen all time. Okay, so connect wallet is connected, paste the token address and click on fetch token balance, and now you can see this is a huge number we have also seen in the scanner itself. So this is same number, but we are not going to show like this. We are going to convert it to the actual number we can see in our wallet in. Okay, so actually we have a lot of tokens, but not this much. You can see this is a very big number, but this is way bigger, and we have talked about this concept in previous video, so I think you are now used to it. Just quickly convert it to our decimal places. And in case of token, you always have to keep this in mind that it not always 18 decimals. It should be 6, 7, 8, 9. From 1 to 18 it may vary, so always divide with the number of decimal place the token have. For example, this time this token have only 18 decimals, so we can convert directly using divided by 18. But in case if this token has only 6 decimal, you can see here this is 18 decimal. In case this token only have 6 decimal, so you have to do divide by 10 to the power of 6, so that the last number, the number of in power varies with the decimal values in token. Okay, so we have a function in our Web3 library which can be used to convert this, and if you remember we have also using this, which is, you can say, to v amount ether. Okay, so this is 18 decimal, we can use directly it here. So in this try block, okay, I'm going to create a new variable const token balance. What we can say here, I don't know what to name it. The naming thing is very confusing for me all the times. So what we can name, we can say just token balance in ETH for now. You can keep the name as you want, but this makes more sense to me for now. And just use the web3 dot utils dot to, not to, it's from b, and we'll pass the token balance, and we will pass here ether. This value varies according to the number of decimals. So 18 decimal, it always ether. And if in any case a token is not 18 decimal, what we can use, let me show you. Just open up your browser, reach the, what we can say, Web3.js documentation. I will put the link in the description, go and check it out. And here search for the function we are using, that is from v. Press enter. So it's searching, let's keep it searching. So here is our web3.utils, click on this. Okay, so here is all the keywords for the defaults to ether, which is 18 decimal, and according to the number of decimal you can choose. See here in the 18 decimal, this is ether, and if your token has 17, you can use the 16, 15, 14, 13. You can use according to you. You can put this keyword at this place where I have written ether, and this will work fine. Okay, so every time you got stuck, just check the documentation. It always have a way, so don't put your head here and there. Just quickly go to the documentation, and here is a beautiful search button. Just go and search the keyword you want to search. Okay, so now quickly back to our code, and we have done with 18 decimal places here. Okay, so now we have to update the balance, but not this balance. We have to update not this balance. Just copy this, and I think here, paste it here. Okay, so now quickly save this, come back to our application, connect wallet quickly, paste the address, click on fetch balance, and now you can see we have the exact balance in our wallet, which is 14 many number of times 9 and in last 50. Okay, so our balance fetching thing is completed now. Now is the best part which we are going to do, which is sending token from our wallet to someone else wallet, which we are going to put here, and also the amount we are going to put here. Okay, so just to think wraps up and keep the video short, we are going to do this thing in the next video. So I will see you there. Till then, keep watching.